Well, we're back, and you're watching Rocker's Corner, and I'm your host. Well, you know who I am. Do I know who I am? Yeah, I'm your host, Breeze, and right here in the studio is my very special guest, Saxton, and that was cold shoulder. Doesn't really make you, it kind of warmed me up.
Yeah, that's pretty hot song.
That's kind
Some
of gets
hot
you really
licks.
going.
Whoa.
Slap of the bass.
Now, I gotta ask you, we'll touch base a little on the CD. I like the opening, I mean, the cover.
Yeah.
Making moves on a mannequin.
One of our
Mannequins.
buddies.
Last time I was here was mannequin.
Yeah, my buddy Chad, amazing graphic artist, and he's been so good at working and just an inventive person. We kind of gave him like a working title, and he created that, and he's just created a whole bunch of side spin-offs of that, and great designer. So thanks to Chad.
Let's get a zoom in on it.
Zoom.
there.
Yeah, nobody
Zoom
cares
in
about
on
the
here.
CD. They just want to see
There we
Cal.
go.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
As you can see, I bite my nails.
Yes.
So do I. It's okay.
I stopped like 3 years ago, and I've been sober ever since.
Almost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you've been working on this for quite some time, but the most work it was done last year.
Yeah. We've been writing. We've never actually done like a full. We've always demoed all these different songs, and we wanted to do a full CD showcase our best songs, I guess, that we felt were the best songs. So we really focused on these songs and really worked on them hard, and they came out great. And it's one of those things where, like I said, talking about music sounding the same, we kind of made it more raw. Like, remember back in the day, underground tape trade, I was too young for that, but like everything when it was recorded, like, it was low quality, but it just had such passion that it sounded
That's
better
right, it was
than
real.
You
It
can
sounded
actually
better
hear
than Pro
you can
Tools
hear the
stuff.
people screwing up in the recordings.
Yeah.
And you
That's right.
don't hear that now. It's
No.
And so
you know.
that's why we made part of the way we made this is we left some of our screw ups in there, and you know we kept it more real than a lot of what you hear nowadays. Everything's so crystal clear. There's never a mistake anywhere. Like, it's just
And electronic. There's so
yeah.
many electronic beats now.
Now,
so
do you-
yeah, that's
That's
we've been
insane.
working on it hard, but and just kind of chipping away to get it to that sound that we wanted. So yeah, it's been a long haul, but.
Okay, now as being the members of Saxton, do you have your favorites on this, or?
They switch all the time.
I'd say Making Moves is my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today's the day.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'll tell you, the reviews have been really good on it.
Yeah.
How's sales been?
Well, we haven't actually pressed it. That's
Okay.
that's kind of a one-off. We made that just as a display, kind of as a demo to see what we're gonna make. So that's the first copy made of that case. So we've sold a few demos, just burnt demos, and you know it's been pretty good for just having it done for a couple of weeks or something like that. So we've sold a few copies that. For Brandon, anyhow, we've done all right so far. So
Well, I'll tell you, when you handed it, the first thing that caught my eye was the color of it.
yeah,
That definitely really gets you going,
Yeah,
and then
high
it forces
impact.
you to
Yeah.
go into the darker color,
Yeah.
as you can see. And I don't know, if somebody handed me a CD like this, the first thing I would go, wow,
yeah,
I can see
Pops.
it.
Pow. So yeah.
So, how long did it take to, when you actually did your recording in the studio, which one was the longest to take?
What song?
Yeah.
Fake Free, I think.
Fake Free?
Fake
Yeah,
Free.
it took about 3 weeks.
I think we redid it we redid vocals because we had it pretty much nailed down, and I'm one of those people that it could be perfect probably, and I think it still sounds like crap, and I just loathe my vocals on it. So we had to redo it, and we redid it a few times until they were kind of where they needed to be. So like I'm not the best singer, and I'm glad to admit that, but so it's hard to kind of nail. Like guitar, you make sure it's in tune and you hammer that down, but vocals, I'm not a great singer, but I sing with passion. So that's we tried to
But
capture
it's
that.
original.
Yeah,
That's what's important.
yeah, for sure.
Now, the last time you guys were here, Cody, actually the last 2 times you were here, I always watch the playbacks on the show many times, and you always sit there and you don't say nothing. He's always the quiet one here.
I'm camera shy.
Hey, oh, you're camera shy.
Yeah.
Oh, you hear that, ladies? Hey, he's camera shy.
Actually, Cal just gets in there so fast.
Yeah.
Well,
I just sit back and let him do all the talking.
Well, I
Smart
promised
one's gotta
myself
get
that
up there.
I would get you to talk this time around. So why don't we kick it off with the next song, and we'll let you introduce the next song to the people, and you kick it off and tell them bye-bye, and we'll be right back and tell them who you are and whatever you'd like.
All right.
So the next song is?
Vultures. And it is about, I don't know, Cal, what's it about?
Bullies.
I thought that you were supposed to be introducing this.
I don't write the song.
Camera's right in
It's
front
called.
of you.
It's about bullies.
This one.
It's about
That's it,
bullies.
that's
It's
the
called
The next song
Vultures.
coming up is called Vultures, and it's about bullies. We're Saxton.
Bullies.
Stay in school.
Stay in school.
It's hard to hide where the vultures fly. The ugly face keep finding me. I didn't choose this bottom road, but that's a place I seem to be. This guy
Coming to you from the studio of WCG-TV right here in Brandon, Manitoba, it's Rockers Corner. This week's special guest, Saxton. And now, without further ado, let's welcome the guy who's got all the right stuff and the host of Rockers Corner. It's the big man, Breeze.
Well, good evening, Brandon, and welcome once again to another edition of Rockers Corner. And oh, wait, this just in. Huh? What? Huh? Oh. Good evening, Brandon, and welcome once again to another edition of Rockers Corner. And I'm your host, Breeze. And yes, it is 2011. Boy, we had a lot of fun last year, and I'm looking forward to a lot more interesting acts here in Brandon and, of course, the surrounding areas. But why don't we just kick off this year with my very special guest, Saxton, and they're here promoting their new CD entitled Making Moves on Mannequin. And yes, this one's entitled Making Moves on Mannequin. We'll be right back with my very special guest, Saxton. Enjoy.
You come around, I'll take your name with something something to the brain. Picture this, they're the same and the same and the same. Real plastic, it's something you wanna sell it up. Use the thing, and work before, it's all I guess. Don't skip the heart, skip the soul. It's gonna see all let them be a soul. To return. Promising, I'm promising much and they're on a loop. Losing touch, in and out. But I think that out as a crime. Living large within the sky. Stuff got still. Broken life, losing life. Alone with losing pride. Skip the heart, skip the soul. Skip the all and then being soul. I'm making moves on mannequin. Use your heart, use your soul. Try and damn this to stay gold. Fully trained, making moves on mannequins. Dead from the start, you're dead from the start. There's no way to start. You're buzzing on. You're dead from the start, from the start. You're dead from the start. You're from the start. There's no way to start. You're buzzing on. You're from the start. You're dead from the start. frame, a picture that